Hello, I am Agus Santoso. I am discussion leader. What is the cause of climate change? Climate change caused by build up the greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels and the destruction of areas that store massive amounts of carbon like the water and forests. The activities like us burning up coal, oil and gas supplies and destroy vast areas of forests and peatlands. The gases are pouring into atmosphere and disrupting the delicate balance of gases that sustains life on Earth. Then, what are the impacts of climate change? The global temperature is warmer. With the temperature get warmer, so the glacier, permafrost, sea ice are disappearing, sea level are rising, coral reefs is dying, season changing, and extreme weather events becoming more common. Many natural disasters can be happen like flood, drought, more disease, famine in many areas because crop failure, more war, and ecosystem can be damaged. Then, how to minimize the impact of climate change? We must minimize the greenhouse gases step by step. Make use of alternative energy like wind, wave, tidal, and solar energy because these energies is renewable and environmentally friendly than fossil fuels energy. Find a method to use fossil fuel efficiently for transportation like car, appliance, building, factory, etc. We also need to redesign our transport system by improving and increasing the use of public transport, stopping airport expansion, and massively increasing the efficiency of our petrol-driven vehicles, and then replacing them first with hybrids and ultimately electric vehicles. Okay, thank you.
Hello, I'm Ariska as connector. According my experience and my friends, while reading some literatures and the phenomenon is happening now, there are many statements that relate about climate change to the text. Climate change caused by greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuel and deforestation in rainforests. We know that Indonesia have big population that many people using fossil fuel for vehicles, equipments, and machine of factory. Deforestation of rainforests was bloomer to land used for factory, fired house. The gases from the burning can pouring into atmosphere and disrupting the delicate balance of gas that sustain life on our planet. There are many phenomena that we can feel it. The temperature is increased significantly every year and affect to the forest fires and hydrologic cycle. I even found some example in karst area like Pugar, because in karst area the temperature is warmer and the soil can sieve the water well. The climate change can also occur with high intensity of rain and cause flood in many areas. Unpredictable weather is impact of climate change. We know if it is dry season, but in my region still happen rain heavily. Warmer climate is also associated with outbreak of tropical disease such as malaria, dengue, and plague. In Blitar, I found many issue-related diseases due to climate change, especially dengue. Even many hospitals can accommodate the dengue patient. The solution to solve this problem is government start applying friendly environment energy and developing discovery biofuels from plants. This is friendly environment, safe and renewable, like biodiesel.
I'm Fabian as investigator. The Earth climate has changed throughout history. Just in the last 650,000 years, there have been 7 cycles of glacial advance and retreat, with the abrupt end of the last ice age about 7,000 years ago marking the beginning of the modern climate change era and of human civilization. Most of these climate change are attributed to very small variation in Earth orbit that change the amount of solar energy our planet receives. The evidence for rapid climate change is first, global temperature rise. The planet average surface temperature about 1.62 degrees Fahrenheit since the late 19th century, a change driven largely by increased carbon dioxide and other human-made emissions into the atmosphere. Second, warming oceans. The oceans have absorbed much of this increased heat, with the top 700 meters of ocean showing warming of more than 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit since 1969. Third, shrinking ice sheets. The Greenland and Antarctic ice sheets have decreased in mass. Data from NASA gravity recovery and climate experiments show Greenland lost an average of 286 billion tons of ice per year between 1993 and 2016, while Antarctica lost about 127 billion tons of ice per year. The rate of Antarctica ice mass loss has tripled in the last decade. Fourth, glacial retreat. Glaciers are retreating almost everywhere around the world, including in the Alps, Himalayas, Andes, Rockies, Alaska, and Africa. Fifth, decreased snow cover. Street observation revealed that the amount of spring snow cover in the northern hemisphere has decreased over the past 5 decades and that the snow is melting earlier. Sixth, the level rise. Global sea level rose about 8 inches in the last century. The rate in the last 2 decades, however, is nearly double that of the last century and is accelerating slightly every year. 7. Declining Arctic sea ice. Both the extent and thickness of Arctic sea ice has declining rapidly over the last several decades. 8. Extreme event. The number of record high temperature events in the US has been increasing, while the number of record low temperature events has been decreasing since 1950. United States has also witnessed increasing number of intense rainfall events. 9. Ocean acidification. This increase is the result of humans emitting more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and hence more being absorbed into the ocean. The amount of carbon dioxide absorbed by the upper layer of the ocean is increasing by about 2 million tons per year.
Hello, I'm Tanya, a summarizer. Climate change is a phenomenon that occurred by global warming because the Earth's temperature is increased. Global warming can occur because of the increasing level of greenhouse effects caused by human activities such as burning fossil fuels for transportation, industry, and others. There are many impacts of climate change such as glacier, permafrost and sea ice are decreasing, ecosystem damage, a climatic catastrophic problem. Climate change causes changes in frequency, intensity, spatial extent, duration, and time of extreme weather and climate. Some change in weather pattern include an increase in the number of warm days and nights and a decrease in cold days. The temperature is increased significantly every year and affect the forest fires and hydrology cycle. I ever found some area has lakes of water. For example, in the south of Blitar and some area in Jember often lakes of water, especially in karst area like Puger. However, the chance of flooding in Indonesia will increase along with the increase in sea level. The intensity of extreme waves, very high rainfall, and La Nina events. We must minimize the greenhouse gas step by step, make use of alternative energy like wind, wave, tidal, and solar energy, because this energy is renewable and environmentally friendly than fossil fuels energy. The solutions to solve this problem is governments start applying friendly environment, energy and developing discovery biofuels from plant that is friendly environment, safe, and renewable like biodiesel. Thank you.